Hi YouTubers, and welcome to Nostalgia Week, a week dedicated to some of my favourite older videos, like this one. That was so clearly not what I meant. Okay, let me start again. Back in 2006, I was accepted at Milton Keynes College as a young, spotty-faced boy who hadn't discovered the joys of alcohol yet. I studied a 2-year BTEC National Diploma in Media course, which taught me all about the magical world of television, film and media production. During those 2 years, I made a number of different films with my fellow students, and the result was a showreel full of work of varying quality and a triple distinction grade. With this, I went off to Middlesex University and made some more films of varying quality. Unfortunately, I also discovered independence, alcohol and caffeine, so I put on several stone and started wearing waistcoats. It was also here that I met Scru, made the Scru Show and got involved in student radio. In 2011, I graduated from Middlesex and went home to live with my parents. Fast forward 4 years and I'm still making videos to put on YouTube for you guys to enjoy. Or not. You know, the enjoying isn't compulsory. Seriously though, please love me, yeah? Over Christmas, I decided to go through some of my old videos, and I realised that some of them are actually quite good. So I thought it would be cool for me to upload some of them and share them with you. Which is why I'm doing Nostalgia Week. Over the next few days, I'll be uploading some of my older films for you to enjoy, pick apart and comment on. So what can you expect from the next few days? First up, we have Refund, a short romantic comedy about two people who meet and fall in love due to God having decided to cancel tomorrow. It sounds complicated, but it's actually a really neat little story. This film is one of my favourites. The idea is nice and solid, there are some good jokes, and although it's a bit rough around the edges, I think the final edit turned out brilliantly. I've never been more proud than when my tutor Nigel said to me that Refund was the best single camera drama he'd ever had submitted to him. Bear in mind, I was 16 when I wrote this. It was one of the first original pieces of writing I'd ever done, and I think it really helped me to improve my writing style and build on it, and it's really helped me develop the kind of writing I do today. I still think it's a great little film, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Next, we have Dreaming While You Sleep, a music video set to the Genesis song of the same name. Ugh, I have a confession to make. I really hate this video. Not even because it's a bad video. The reason I hate it is because it's a collection of good ideas which I don't think I executed very well. I was producer and director of this one, and although the team working on it was great, I think we were too ambitious and we rushed everything. And it shows. I didn't even give Sean, the main actor, a copy of the song lyrics to read beforehand, so he valiantly had to struggle through miming where he could. It looks rushed, some of the shots are awful, and the reenactment scene from a film, which was a requirement of the assignment brief, just really looks crowbarred in there. So why am I uploading it? Well, despite the fact I wasn't completely happy with the final edit, I have to say it was one of the most fun video shoots I think I've ever done. And it's also the shoot that I think I've learnt the most from, which I really think has gone on to influence my future music videos as well as all my other video projects. I mean, take a look, see what you guys think, maybe you'll love it. I mean, it's got some good bits in it. I'm just a perfectionist. It's actually a really big problem for me. Next we have Newsworthy, a pilot for a sitcom set in a 24-hour rolling news channel. Newsworthy was my final major project for college. I wrote, directed, produced and edited the whole thing. I pulled together a cast and crew who were either friends of mine or people who others had recommended. And it turned out great! Again, it does look a bit rough around the edges, and I want to travel back in time and throttle younger me for that series of overexposed shots about 5 minutes in. How the hell did you let that happen, you muppet? But there are some really good ideas here, some really lovely characters, and I think it's a concept that could really work as a comedy series. I do still have a list of future storylines and character developments, so if any commissioning editors are watching, my email address is in the description. Hint hint. And finally, we have The Big Society, my final major project from university. The Big Society is a sketch show inspired in part by shows like Armstrong and Miller, The League of Gentlemen, and Little Britain. It's about a series of characters in everyday situations, but with a bizarre twist. I still think The Big Society is my most professional looking film. I had a great crew working with me on it, the actors were amazing, and I'm eternally grateful to everybody who gave up their time to help with it. It's awesome. Unfortunately, there's a lot of footage that didn't make the final cut, as we were limited to 10 minutes exactly. So there's around another 10 minutes worth of sketch material set on a hard drive at my friend Phil's house in London, which I might get around to retrieving one day. Oops. So that's what's coming up for Nostalgia Week. You've got 4 of my favourite films, plus some little extras from a couple of them as well. If you like the sound of all that, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned. If you're watching this from the future, then there's links to all of those in the description, and I'll even set up a little magic clicky thing at the end of the video. Yay, editing. So take care, keep watching, and don't forget to leave a comment. Bye!